All right, so our product is a personal safety device that integrates Bluetooth communication and impact detection technologies and provides peace of mind to the rider and loved ones in the case of an impact. So what we've done is did some medical research to find a concussion threshold that we determined to be at about 96.2 Gs. Is where for the linear acceleration. So by integrating accelerometer and force sensors into the helmet, we're able to determine if an impact that a rider might sustain would break that threshold. So if it does break that threshold, we then send a message to a smartphone or to a microcontroller integrated in the helmet. That microcontroller sends a message to the smartphone. The smartphone will initiate an alert, count down for 30 seconds, and then in the case that the alert is not disabled, we'll send a text message to an emergency contact with your GPS location as a Google Maps pin.
Okay.
So that's the idea. We're going to go ahead and demo it here for you real quick.
Yeah.
Here's our helmet that we've integrated all our technology into.
Sensors.
So the sensors actually line the helmet.
Okay.
And the accelerometer is integrated into this box here with the microcontroller and everything. And so here we created an app for it called Smart Helmet.
All right.
And so this is kind of our interface. We've got 4 tabs. One is kind of our just connection tab. We've also got an alert log. This is your emergency contact data, and this is your profile, which will then
pop. Medical, yeah.
Sure.
Cool.
So we can go ahead and connect here. So if we search for devices, Blueno is our microcontroller, so we can connect to that. And then once it's connected, it's ready to go. As soon as this initiates the alert, it should come up here on the phone. So then it'll initiate that alert, and it'll count down for 30 seconds, and you have the option to cancel it. If you don't cancel it, it'll automatically send a text. And if Ruth is set as my emergency contact right now, so she should get a text then as soon as this time's out with that pin to our location here.
So 10, 9, it'll count down. It'll actually say message sent to your emergency contact. I'll have your location pull up there too. And then as soon as this is done, so message sent, and then your location on there, and then
that long.
Yes. But when I receive it here, it's gonna be. So I got the text from him just now. Sorry, I don't want to.
Oh, sorry. We got your pin.
All right. So this is a text we just got, 344.
So impact at this location.
Yeah, this location was got my help. And then once you click the link,
pulls up on Google Maps.
Yes, pulls up Google Maps, and then with the pin to your location, and then you can actually.
McKimmon.
Yes, right on McKimmon Center, and then you can get the direction to it. We also did you explain the test module?
And so the smartphone thinks everything's good as long as it's connected to the microcontroller, but what it doesn't know is that all the hardware is actually connected and working. So what we did is create a test module that then tests each piece of hardware before it actually before you start your ride, so that you know everything's working before you start going. So if we want to make sure we're connected here, we can go ahead and select test. So if you don't push on any of the sensors, and I choose OK, it'll say sensors not detected. If you don't do anything with the accelerometer and choose OK, it'll say accelerometer not detected. But if we go back and test again, and Mark, if you press on the sensors and choose OK, it says sensors not detected. Let's try that one more time. Press on the sensors hard for me. Good. Okay. It still says sensors not detected. I'm not sure what's going on there. Shake it for me.
It takes a heavy Newton.
And then, so we've been testing this all day, and it's just been like taking hits and hits and hits. So we'll work on that test module. But that's the idea. It was working all this morning. Alert log takes a second to populate. But it'll actually give you your alerts.
Oh, it'll kind of count how many times you...
Right, and so this gives you the time of your alert. If you select it, it'll tell you where your alert where it was and whether or not a message was sent.
Okay.
So here, for example, at this alert, we all have no.
Does it tell any kind of magnitude of the...
And so that's the next step.
Yeah, right.
Getting the magnitude on there. And so we've been able to tune the accelerometer such that it detects when it exceeds that
like
impact.
Threshold, yeah.
But it's not exactly.
It's not an absolute number yet.
Right,
Yeah.
and so if you look at we created this test setup, and so this is to kind of imitate an actual fall.
Yeah.
You're going to be going forward and down, and so this will actually, we tested it at different feet, at different heights here, and what we saw is that basically, at almost any height, if you're hit right, you can get a concussion-worthy impact. It's all about how you fall and what kind of acceleration your head actually goes under. So we saw kind of the results we expected, and then we could tune our accelerometer by those results. So that's it. That's the project pretty much.
It turned out